What is going on, Gaming Nation Army? My name is David Robinson, and welcome to the GNA ReCharged podcast. So, for those of you who doesn't know, I know a lot of you guys know, we had Gamescom opening night live on Tuesday. Now, during that time, we got a tweet from none other than Dextero, a really amazing good source for gaming and all the other stuff. Now, according to Dextero, there was a GTA fan, and I'm going to say this again. This is just nuts. So during the opening night live to promote Starfield, one of Bethesda's newest games for Xbox. So, according to article Dextero and of course Push Square, from what I heard, a random. I say this is what happened. Basically, I'm going to be reading this very clearly. Now, this is what it said. It said the game tonight was briefly derailed when a man invaded the stage, interrupted the host and producer Jeff Keighley. The man appeared to repeat the phrase Bill Clinton wanted to play GTA 6 several times before led away by security. Now, this is reference to Martin Even, also known as the Bill Clinton kid, who got arrested at Jeff Keighley's other gaming phenomenon, which is known as the Game Awards last year. Now, following the on-stage acceptance speech for the Game of the Year award for Elden Ring, both incidents where it's scary. I'm not gonna lie, that just shows that no matter what you're gonna do on stage, it's pretty scary. So, next bit of news is Bandai Namco announcing we're going to be getting the third installment of Little Nightmares, but it's not going to be developed by Tarsier Studios. No, it's going to be developed by a very well-known game developer in the UK, Supermassive Games. They're going to be developing a brand new take on Little Nightmares with some few new features like co-op features. Now, we got an announcement trailer from Bandai Namco. Also, I also heard from the grapevine that YouTuber Super Horror Bros, Mike from Super Horror Bros, wrote a episode of The Sounds of Nightmares, which is a podcast series created by Bandai Namco, and I gotta say, it is amazing what you can say about that podcast. Now, the podcast is amazing, and if you haven't checked it out for yourself yet, excuse me, make sure to check it out on all major platforms, and it's also on YouTube as well. So, and finally, we're coming up to a bit of news, surrounding the game, and I'm going to say this. So, I'm going to say this again and once again, that we are going to be talking about. Oh my goodness me. I'm just going to say this again. I'm trying to find it, guys. I mean, anyway, so we are going to talk about Diablo 4 player points out the store's prices. According to a Game Rant, keen Diablo 4 player noticed the prices for the platinum coins. So I'm just going to say this. This is recently rediscovered by a player who knows a lot of Diablo 4, and and it says the last tier isn't a deal. It's cheaper to buy 2 for $64.99 and 200 for $2.99. Obviously, to say this, it's just as nuts. Also, just to finish off, I am also doing I'm going to say the recording for Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Part 2, which I did the first episode on YouTube. If you haven't done it already, go and check out my YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com/c/DavidRobinsonYT. Make sure you subscribe, ring the bell to get notified, and hopefully might get more and more Let's Plays in the future. Right, so we got those news out of the way now, guys. All that's left to do is thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening. I was about to say watching, but never mind. Thank you very much for listening to the GNA Recharge Podcast, episode 8 of 2023. Once again, thank you very much for listening in. If you want to check out all the sources, you can find it on the internet, on GameRand, Plush Square, and of course on Dextero. A huge thank you once again to Streamlabs for recording purposes and everything. And until we meet again, guys, we will see you guys in the next podcast. Until then, this is David Robinson signing out. Peace out. Bye, guys.